Does your lawn suffer from winter damage? Now is the ideal time to rejuvenate your lawn. Nature's Own has the lawn seed mixtures that are right for you. It's easy to do. Just prepare your lawn. Apply the seed and keep moist until germination. Choose from 3 types of lawn seed: Nature's Own Premium Perennial Ryegrass Mix, Nature's Own Sun and Shade Mix, and Nature's Own Shade Mix. Give your lawn that golf course look with Nature's Own Lawn Seed. Available exclusively at your local Fred Meyer Garden Centers.
Slugs are a real problem in Northwest gardens, and if you garden, you probably know that. This is a clump of daylilies that I was dividing, and unfortunately I had not put any bait down. You can see the damage that the slugs have done to this plant. For me, the choice that I use in my own garden is Corey's Meal. I like it, and always read and follow label directions, but you just want to put it lightly around the plants on damp soil. So evening is an ideal time. If you prefer not to use meal, there are pellets, and there's also Corey's Deadline. Look for the meta label on all Corey's products.
Moen Machinery prides itself on its history and their 60 years of doing business and serving the community. They welcome the opportunity to earn your business and provide the Moen Machinery tradition of excellence. Kubota tractors are designed for those who demand more power, more versatility, more value. Whether you work in the backyard or the back 40, there's a Kubota tractor that's just right for you. The staff in Moen Machinery has years of skilled experience. Let their experts put you behind the wheel of a new Kubota tractor today. Moen Machinery, from the farm to the garden, your first stop for quality equipment.
You can really live the difference at Willamette View, where whole person wellness for your body and mind is at the center of Portland's premier senior residence. Our just opened Wellness Center offers state-of-the-art fitness equipment, indoor pool, and programs for residents' mental and emotional well-being. You'll love our wellness lifestyle and the views from our landscaped acreage on the Willamette River. Discover the difference for yourself. Come see why Willamette View has more to offer.
We are at the First Congregational Church in Hillsborough, corner of 5th and Main, and with me is Troy Kuenzi from Nature's Own Grass Seed. Troy, good morning.
Nice to be here, Mike.
This is a perfect example of what to do with the lawn when the lawn gets kind of ratty looking and needs to be reseeded. You've got one here and one here. Now tell me what happened here. What'd they do? What'd you do?
Well, we went in here and we rounded up the whole area. We look at a lawn, if it's got some problems and it's got some issues, some spots or some unwanted weeds, we go in and we round up the area. And then we'll come back and we'll fill in those areas to bring it up so it's an even area.
So this area was really bad?
This one was really bad. This hasn't been rejuvenated or renovated for probably 15 to 20 years.
All right. And then the one to the right?
Yeah, this is a scenario where we don't have as much problems with it. May have just a few spots here and there. It's a little uneven. So then we're going to do more of a reseeding or a rejuvenation of the lawn. Okay, so this would be a lot of people might want to do that this time of year, just to rejuvenate an existing lawn. Yes,
is that right?
In April, May, it's perfect time. We have beautiful weather. We're finally getting some temperature up in the 70 to 75. The nights are cool in the 50s, and this is just a perfect time to rejuvenate your lawn.
But let's talk about when you do this now. So you put Roundup on it, you killed it. Then would you add fertilizer?
Yes, we would. First, we want to do is a power thatch. We want to come through and power thatch it and take all that thatch. Sometimes there's a buildup of thatch.
Right.
And so we'll take that out, and then we'll add the lime and the fertilizer to the soil.
And you can seed at the same time that you do that?
And then I would come in, and the last thing I'd do is put the seed down.
All right. And then what does the homeowner need to do? Keep it moist?
The main thing is we've got to have good soil contact, and we need to have it have the seed moist. That's going to help the germination.
Okay. So would you roll it? Is that important?
Rolling is nice to just make it an even surface. It helps when you're out there mowing in the future that you have an even surface.
Okay, and how about over here to the right where you're going to just reseed an area? You would do what here?
Well, we kind of do the same thing. We don't spray it with any kind of glyphosate products. We just go in and we still can add the soil and fill up the even spots and make it even. And we can thatch it out a little bit to take out some of the thatch, power thatch. And so, and then we just come in and do the same thing as renovation. You put your fertilizer and lime down. Okay, so this is an example of what people would find at Fred Meyer Garden Centers. Is that right? All right. So this would be the one in this area right here. This is sun, right? Correct.
So you'd use this mix for this kind of an area right here.
Yes.
All right. And when I look at the back of this, Troy, I see your analysis. You have 3 different kinds of ryegrass in here.
Yes. Yes. Perennial ryegrass is a very fine textured, dark green color. It's beautiful in this climate on the western side of the Cascades, and we've selected 3 nice varieties, and we put 3 varieties together because they have strengths and weaknesses, and they all have their strengths that play off each other, and it's just a good mix to put 3 of them together.
Okay, and when people put this down now, if the weather holds, when do they see germination? Maybe in about what?
If we have temperatures, say in the 70 to 75, you're going to see 5 to 6 days, you're going to start seeing some germination of that seed.
All right, now I think let's go take a look at the different mixes you have, because you do have choices. Not everybody has full sun, some have sun, shade, and then you do have a mix for east of the Cascades.
Correct, that's right.
We'll go take a look at those.
That sounds good, Mike.
So Troy, these are the 5 mixes that you have, right? All available at Fred Meyer Garden Centers.
Yes.
All right. This is the one we talked about for sun that you're going to put out here in front of the church. You have sun and shade and shade. Are these, what's the difference here?
Now, what we do with the shade and the sun and shade, we have fine fescues in it, and they are great for underneath shady trees or any shade by the buildings of any kind.
So this would be more heavier shade.
Yes, heavier
right
shade
here.
where there's more multiple trees and heavy shade.
Okay, so everything here down is for the west side of the Cascades. Over here is east side, and these are what?
This is more bluegrasses that have predominant blends with bluegrass in them, and they are just used in more of a drier climate, such as the east of the Cascades.
And when you say bluegrass, you mentioned it there. These do not have bluegrass in
None
it.
of these. On the western side, we really like to stay away from the Kentucky bluegrasses.
All right, and now's the time.
This is a perfect time when the weather is like as we have today.
And it's going to come up really quick and be beautiful for us, right?
It's going to be beautiful.
Okay, so it's Nature's Own, and it's available at all Fred Meyer Garden Centers.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Thank you, Troy.